Wallace.
Whether or not we allow access for fishermen on both sides of the border for up to 6 nautical miles off the coast of each other's jurisdictions is hardly the biggest problem. What's more important is what type of fishermen we allow. Are we allowing small self-employed business people, or are we allowing all fishing operations, including large corporate fleets? I know plenty of small fishermen who are only interested in sustainable fishing because that's the only way they can maintain a livelihood, to fish when it's sustainable to do so. Those ethics don't apply to large corporate owners. They sail in, take as much as they can, and off they go again. And they just plunder where they can go. Aggressive fishing by Northern Ireland vessels has damaged our own sustainable mussel fishing industry. Michael Crowley from Killinnick in Wexford was one of the fishermen who took a case to the Supreme Court. Some of our largest mussel seabeds are in the South East, and I've spoken to many fishermen who are very concerned about huge Dutch multinational corporations with boats that are registered in Northern Ireland coming down to the south coast and destroying the mussel seed stocks. They use the Northern Irish register as a flag of convenience. How can we guarantee that boats registered in Northern Ireland are in fact Northern Irish owned and manned by genuine Northern Irish fishermen? And that has to be a crucial issue. Many fishermen are also concerned about UK boats getting access. The Minister said yesterday in his press release that he would address this registration issue today, but it hasn't been addressed through the amendments. The reference to residency in Claire Daly's amendments seek to address this registration issue. I find it very odd that the government are rushing through this legislation at such breakneck speed simply in order to give a legal basis to what was basically a 60-year agreement. A gentleman's agreement, one with no previous legislative basis, an agreement that is no longer suitable or appropriate for the modern world in which fishermen now operate. The Minister himself has acknowledged this point in debates about the bill. You said, Minister, the world has moved on quite significantly. Well, so why don't we devise a new agreement, one that accurately reflects the realities of modern fishing? We also do not yet know what the common fisheries policies arrangement will be, and the UK government have already indicated that they will be withdrawn from the London Convention. Very few, if any, southern registered fishing boats fish inside Northern Ireland's 6-mile limit, and that's a very important point to remember when we talk about neighbourliness or reciprocating the deal. A number of lads down home have told me that they get run out of the place when they go up off the Northern Ireland coast.